And the most consistent YouTuber of 2024 is back. How's it going, people? After being a lazy piece of shit for the past couple of weeks, I am back to uploading with the very controversial topic of cats are dumbasses. Now, before any of you cat people decide to go on a war with me, let me tell you that I like cats. Honestly, they're cool pets. If I had to choose between cats and dogs, then I would choose dogs, of course, but cats are cool nonetheless. Now, here's the thing though with cats. It's a double-edged sword. First of all, they are predators. Now, not in a Joe Biden way, but basically they hunt, they fight for territory, all that stuff that you know. I'm not gonna be like the National Geographic channel. But explain to me this. My cat, well, our cat on the village house at my grandparents, has a big ass house and a yard all to himself. No other cats, no other pets. The dogs are on a leash. Now this motherfucker eats better than me, honestly. Cat food nowadays looks very, very tasty. And what does this guy decide to do? Go around throughout the whole night, being a city boy, clapping all the neighbors' cats, female cats, hopefully. And this guy gets in a fight every evening. Now, apart from being obnoxiously loud, because you know when cats fight, the whole neighborhood's gotta know. So apart from that, he was getting beaten up very, very badly. Now, props to the guy, to the cat. He is old, I don't know, like 10 human years, I believe, which for a cat is very, very old. But he was such a beautiful cat, man. Like, he was a fuzzy, white, clear white cat with one green eye and one blue eye. And from all this fighting, he, first of all, he got an eye scratch, which kind of looked badass, if I have to admit. But then his ear got all fucked up. Not like in a MMA style, but like it literally dried out from the blood and fell out. And the vet basically said, well, it is what it is, you know, we're gonna apply some cream, at least to help with the pain, even though he didn't look in pain. And that was basically that. Now, a couple of weeks later, the cat decided to fight again. This time, having a much more serious issue. His fucking neck got split open, man. Like, that's when I got suspicious. Like, what is he fighting, man? Because, I don't know. I have seen videos. I have never actually seen him fight. I have seen videos online, especially in certain periods. These cats like fight like crazy. I get that. But his neck was fucking split open, like he had a deep wound. Now, not deep enough for stitches or something like this, but it was a big wound. So again, the vet with the cream, you know, to help heal the skin and everything, okay. Now, I go home to the city, you know, city boy. Then, a couple weeks later, like 1 or 2 weeks later, I go back to my grandparents' house again, which was yesterday. I'm gonna run this red light with this white Toyota Corolla, the typical those suspects. So yeah, yesterday I was at my parents' house and I go to check up on that guy, and he's literally on his deathbed. On the ground, not on the bed, but yeah, you get what I mean. And I say to my grandparents, like, what the fuck, man? And they said that he was gone for the past 4 or 5 days, and he showed up now. And what I saw was one of the most disgusting things that I have seen in real life. Because on the internet, you know, all kinds of shit, but in real life it was very disgusting. Now, I don't know how much I can get into detail, so let's keep it short. Half of his head was split open, and there was blood, brain, and infected pus coming out in like a puddle, and he was walking sideways. Now, what the fuck did he fight? Was it like a dog that chewed him up, or maybe someone hit him with, I don't know, a shoe, a stone, a shovel? Point is, it was beyond salvation, and I was like, man, my grandparents told me that before he was gone for those 5 days, they were trying to keep him locked inside, because this guy, the cat, knows how to open doors. Like, he was such a beautiful and smart cat. He know how to open doors, you know, he would jump on the handle and all that shit. So yeah, they were trying to keep him inside, warm, fed, everything. This guy still decided to go whatever the fuck about and get beaten up. And sadly, you know how the story goes, with wounds as bad as this. Like, I can't even call this a wound. It was like I don't know, it was disgusting. But my point is, man, he had everything that he needed and that he probably wished or fought for. Now, I know that cats, you know, they like to shit and piss, you know, just like dogs, whatever, and that's some kind of territory or something. I guess it's fine, you know, it's an instinct, but it's a reason to go have a few fights, but it's not a reason to die. And of course, with my ginormous imaginative intellect, I have decided to extrapolate this for people as well. Because if you think about it, most of the stuff that we fight for, whether it is on national, global scale, or even in our day-to-day lives, if you think about it, there is plenty of them. Now, there might be scarcity in your or mine life, let's say, for money, but there sure as hell are a lot of money, and that scarcity, that's created scarcity. I'm not gonna be saying by who. I mean, you know. But yeah, it's stupid to fight and to die over a plot of land. There's a whole planet inhabitable and a whole fucking universe of inhabitable. And stupid shit like this. So what I'm trying to advocate for here, like Miss Tits 2024, world peace and all that, you know, but it's definitely something to think about. Don't stress over things that you have more over. And if you don't know what you have, then man, be grateful for something. If someone annoys you, and I'm guilty of this, don't try and spend like the next couple of days trying to figure out why or how or something, just let it go. You might lose like 10 minutes in a stupid interaction with someone. Let it be 10 minutes. Don't go over that. There was a very nice saying, if someone stole like $30 of your 1,000, would you spend the rest trying to find him or something like this? It was about seconds in a day. I don't remember the exact numbers. So yeah, I'll see you this year again. That's a promise. Another video by the end of the year. And by the end of the month, of course. I'm kidding. So yeah, have a good one.